Matt Newby, another win at the weekend against Surrey Scorchers in the BBL Cup Group stage. What were your thoughts from that game?
Yeah, I think a positive result, definitely. I think we were a little bit inconsistent in certain aspects of the game. Surrey were definitely, out there to compete, and I think we dealt with it pretty well. The end game was a little bit back and forth, but I think we showed some great resilience, and we saw some standout performances again from Cortez Edwards, but you can't ignore Raheem May Thompson and Jordan Williams' contribution. Mark Hughes stepped up again. Martin was very, very steady. Statistics may not reflect it, but he controlled aspects of the game when they needed to be controlled. So yeah, it was really positive.
The game took a while to get going. Do you think that was just our first road game of the season? Sort of both teams sort of.
I think it's always a challenge on the road, but ultimately there's a lot of travelling to do in this league, so you have to get used to it. You've got to be able to go to any gym in the country and show up, and I think we were there or thereabouts. First one on the road, we got the win, so I'm happy with that.
And like I say, it was quite back and forth and very close towards the end of the game. The Wolves dug deeper and we got the win. How important is it going to be going forward this season to have that sort of winning mentality in every game, regardless of the situation you find yourself in the closing minutes?
Yeah, well, it's the hallmark of a competitive or a competitive team or a contender. You've got to be able to find a way, even when perimeter shots not going. You've got to go and get extra possessions. There's a number of ways that the players exhibited a resilient nature and attitude, and it was loose balls, it was rebounding, it was individual matchups and taking a little bit more pride in their defence. There was some big plays towards the end that just helped us settle and close out.
And just finally, on Saturday, we find ourselves on the road again. This time, the Bristol Flyers, another different team, quite a physical team. What are your plans to sort of?
I think they're really deep as a roster. I think Andreas has put together a great team this year. He's obviously retained some standout players from last season as well. I think you've probably hit the nail on the head. They're a very physical team, very aggressive defensively, excellent in transition, and several true three-point threats. So when you couple that with a good coach and a well-organised system, there's some big challenges there, but we played them in pre-season. Admittedly, they just got together, but I think for us it's about showing composure when they apply that physicality, showing control and discipline in terms of the execution of our offence, and being more on point in terms of our defensive rules and philosophy.
Fantastic, thank you, Matt.
Cheers.